I think I'm running only on 6 hours of sleep. If that. Maybe 5. So, I'm pretty tired. But I wanted to do this. We might just play one short game today, though. Just because. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Eyes on the exam. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. How to play. Press left click to select. Hold right click to zoom. Oh, what did I say? Good job! Ah! I'm winning already. Score. Grade. Okay. Find clues around the classroom and answer exams questions. Oh, God. Why am I playing this? Why am I playing this? This is actually a fucking nightmare. To be back at school? Ah. If you cross... Okay. If you cross view... Gosh, the cross view with the teacher, look quickly to your exam paper. Every time she sees you, the reaction time will be shorter. Don't waste your time. Oh, I don't. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no. Okay, smooth camera, brightness contrast, full screen windowed. Oh, Jen! Oh, what a surprise! How's it going? Let me give you a shout out, because I can do that. I mean, I'm sure pretty much everyone who's here. Still, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. Here we go. Art! You got art to share? You got art to share? Give it to me, Jen. Give it to me. Give it to me all you have. How's it going, Jen? How'd your stream go? The whole 10 minutes. All of it? Oh, man. Yeah, yeah. Just plow me with all your tasty art. Oh. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Dang. Look at them. They're so cute. I know they're not okay. I'm I'm always trying to stay on top of it like as far as the updates. I know they're not officially a thruple. Because you said you're not quite sure about that yet, right? But this is giving very big thruple energies. But I know you're not sure if that's gonna be what's gonna go happen. But it's still so good. Oh, it's so good, so good. Look at them, and look at Swift. Dang, I've never seen him with that expression before. He's usually got these wide-eyed baby boy eyes, you know, wide-eyed baby boy eyes with with like a deep sense of anxiety behind them. But now it's like, oh, whipping out the bedroom eyes, huh? The bedroom eyes, hither hither. Swift gives off of what's the term? What's the term when you're both a dom and a sub? Um, switch. Switch. Okay, it is a switch. Swift gives big switch vibes. You think? Yeah. 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 He is. Yeah. Yeah. Good. 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 Yeah. I love that. I love that. Very good. Very good. Good, good, good. Thank you for sharing, Jen. And thank you for the raid. We're playing Eyes on the Exam. Which is a game where I'm going back to school. And there's a test. God, this is like... This is actually going to be like terrifying for me. Because, you has a better experience, volume. Maybe I do it. Is the audio okay? It might get louder. Maybe I'll should turn it down a bit. How's that? Yeah, maybe back up a little more. Okay, so basically, I know the premise. So basically, we're given a test, and we don't know the answers, so we have to look around in order to get the answers for the test. And this is like, I never studied for shit in school. I like undiagnosed ADHD at the time, right? And I never could remember. Like, I tried, if I knew a test or a quiz was coming up, I would try to study for that. But I could never remember, like, oh, we have a this week. I didn't remember it. So every time a test goes, and I didn't know the answers, and because of, like, this overwhelming pressure to get good grades all the time, I was definitely the kid looking at other kids' paper. Like, 100%. All the time. Because... yeah, I couldn't remember to study. I hated studying anyway because, you know, my mind always wandered. And when these things would just spring out of nowhere because I always forgot, with the overwhelming pressure of, you know, needing to get all the best grades possible, it's like, okay, I'm gonna look at other people's paper, because that's, yeah. I don't think I ever got caught. I think I got caught copying someone's homework once. But I took the full... a friend lent me their homework, and I copied it. But we did get caught for that. I did take full responsibility though. I didn't want to put my, you know, throw my friend under the bus for that. A game by Monty. All right. So basically, we'll go okay. Find clues around the classroom and answer exams questions. If you cross view with a teacher, look quickly to your exam paper. Every time she sees you, the reaction time will be shorter. Don't waste your time. Oh, hey, Lemon. Oh boy, here we go. Oh god, that's a very unique menu screen, I gotta say. Alright. What is the name of this place? Return to menu. Oh gosh. Okay. Can I not... I can't pause the game, guys. I can't pause the game. Oh. Oh god, I can't look away. I don't know what to do. The moment I start looking off my paper, I hear the heartbeat in my ear. Nothing there. So maybe the light, when the light blinks on and off. Okay, she moves. No, gosh. Okay. What am I doing? This is not okay. What am I doing with my life? Oh, she's right there. I think she's a giant spider, if I remember looking at the game, the green picture. That's her leggy. Okay. Oh. Oh, her back's turned. Dulce? Isn't that sweet? Oh gosh. We just see some Spanish. Well, no, there's a sign. Oh gosh. I don't know how to play this game. Okay, her back's turned. I mean, I think there's a time limit. European. Oh. Is that what the... Okay, okay. This is really like... I don't know what to do. We gotta look at like things that... Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. I'm really stressed out. Where is she? This teacher, she's a giant spider. Oh gosh. Woo! Okay, okay. She's looking right at me. She's looking right at me. Okay. We gotta look for what's the name of the school? Every time the light goes out, she moves. Class. Is that it? Oh, I got an F. Fools deserve nothing. Okay. Retry. Alright. Get me out of here, skull, right? Okay. God's presence, I will submit. God's presence, I will submit. Cool! Religious brainwashing. Oh wait, what's this? Who has falsified her grades? Okay, 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 man. This is... creepy. Wait, what was that? Falsified her grades. Class ranking. I think I saw a name. Agnes, maybe? Oh boy. Ooh, okay. Blackboard, maybe? I can't look right now. She's looking at me. Detention. Trevor, Noah. Oh, falsified grades! Oh my gosh. You're a frickin' genius, Jen. Wow. Who carries a red bag on her back? Blue. She's like right in front of me. Yep. She's like right fucking there. She's right there. She's right there. Whoa, my gosh. Oh! I see you. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, okay. So if they cycle, I don't know how many questions there are, but we know falsified grades is Caroline. I'm going to break out my handy dandy notebook. We're going to write in eyes on exam. Gosh. Thanks again for that. That's a good tip from Jen. I'm just panicking, so I'm not like trying to pay attention to everything. Falsified grades. It was Caroline. Whew. Okay. 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 Alright. What day is today? Ooh. It's January 15th. Which volume of Wisdom is missing? Hang on. I think I saw it over the bookcase. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. She's standing right in front of it. Of course she is. I think it was 8 or 9. Oh wait, what's that? That's 12. That's VII, that's 7? Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was either 8 or... We'll go with that one. Well, flowers grow outside. What flowers grow outside? Okay. How would I know that? Nope, 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 nope. Oh god. It's funny how, like, so when she looks at you, the mouse kind of, like, tries to draw you into her gaze. So I gotta fight against the mouse to not let it do that. She watches, he chooses, it loves. This is a fucking religious school. This is a Catholic school. Oh man. No, that's not okay. Whoop. See. Draws you in. Oh god, I want to say daisies. Because I think I saw, like, you know, crudely drawn flowers. Nope. Oh gosh. Wow. God, flowers are outside. Wait. Fuck. Flowers are outside. Is there like a flower pot or something? Whew. Oh, well, there you go. I got 2 right, I think? 1? Wow. So I got the date right, but the other one... Oh, I got the volume wrong. Alright. Well, I guess I know it's not 8. So maybe it's 9? What is the date? January 15th. Who likes to draw faces of joy? Mike, Gerald, Angela, or Noah. Like there's faces of joy right there. Oh man, I don't feel like I have. Nope. Nope. See, oh god. Not enough time for me to look, man. Hey, Crit, how's it going? Welcome to basically my worst nightmare. Faces of joy. So those are all the kids in the class. Oh, I wonder if that's the seating arrangement. I bet that's the seating arrangement. Maybe? 1, 2, 3. Maybe not. Maybe it's just we're... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I got 1 question. And I got actually 2. Faces of joy. John. Alright, we're just gonna guess. Geraldine? What doesn't sit... What doesn't sit in the front line? Oh, who doesn't sit in the front line? Nope. Ooh. Oh, I see. So she, as long as I'm not... Okay. So she could be looking at me, but as long as I'm not looking at her... Mike, Carolyn, Martin, Alice, Noah. Agnes, I think? Agnes. Which piece of the robot is missing? Is that robot here? An arm. Who likes to roll the dice? There's dice right there. So who sits there? 1, 2, 3. Alright. So, where am I? I think I'm in the middle. I'm Lars. I think that's me right there. Lars. So, James? I got a, oh my gosh, I got a D! Alright. Alright, cool. Look, I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. Alright. Does that mean that who I guessed, likes to draw faces of joy? I don't remember who I guessed, though. Damn it. Okay. Alright. What day is today? January 15th. Alright, so I know it's not that one. So I think it's, so that's 11. I'm gonna say this one. Which is the name of our teacher? Oh god. Bucket Orbital? Cessio? Spider Monster. Madam Spider Monster. Orbital. That's because that she has that Squidward nose. Which is part of the okay, the arm. Who likes to roll the dice? James. Which letter is missing? Whoop. Nope, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Letters missing. Good lord. Woman. Lady. Don't you have papers to grade? Don't you have things to do? Don't you have things to do? Instead of, you know, watching me not trying to make sure I don't cheat. Okay, where are the letters? Oh, right there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Oh, fuck. L, M, N, O, P, Q. Q is missing. Resolve. Oh my... No! What's... Oh, fuck! Algebra! 7 minus... the up arrow? Oh. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I think it's the purple sticky notes that she's in front of right now. Maybe? Maybe not. 5. Maybe on the chalkboard? Of course. So that is the scene chart. So my character's name is Lars. Oh man. Nope. No-oh, SpaghettiOs. Ha 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 ha. Boff. the gay person that I'm playing, crit. What's this? Okay. I bet it's on here. Is that Lost? Oh my god. A fucking Lost reference in this game. I love it. It's so stupid. Of all the things to find in this game, a fucking Lost reference. Oh god. Okay, she saw me. It's basically 1 week since I last saw one, right? Alright. I think we did better though. I think, okay. Alright. Oh, I don't know. Okay, the name of this place. Where would I find the name of this place? Dreadweb Academy, Dreadweb School, Dreamweb School, Dreamweb Academy. They only notice when you're looking towards her, so I guess she only is able to disarm faces. Yeah, maybe. Where can I... Oh god. What the fuck? Yeah. What is today? January 15th. Where's John from? Oh, these maps. Okay, so who's John? John. So that's John. So, what flag is that? Nyaps. Oh, what flowers grow outside? I don't know. I think I got this wrong last time. What flowers grow outside? Oh god. That bitch. She went exactly where I needed to look, or where I was looking. How dare this teacher prevent me from cheating? How dare she? I mean, I'm expecting like maybe a... She watches, he chooses, it loves. Who is it? Okay. I'm not seeing anything here. Dice. Oop, she's right there. Dang. Okay, daisies, I guess? Who's closer to the vent? Well, where's the vent? Is that the vent? What is that? Oh, God. Alright. I need to find the vent first, and then I need to look at the seating chart. Where's the vent? What's that? That's a TV, right? Good lord. I would assume the vent would be somewhere on the outside of the... Okay. Nope. God damn it. I would assume if the... Okay, I don't know which is the vent. But I would assume it would be on the perimeter, right? Like, that would be a fair guess. So what names are on the perimeter? Alice. Angela, Emily. So maybe Angela? James, Anthony, Montgomery is also... Cantier is also on the edge. Damn it. And then Hank. Is Hank not even... Okay, alright. So... We'll go with Angela. What do the gnomes look... Okay. What do our gnomes look like? I saw one... right there. Like a red hat with a green shirt. Like that. 3 out of 10. God damn it. So my guesses weren't not guessing there. Alright, what day is it today? January 15th. Where is John from? Nyaps. Which is the closest planet to Wamba? Something P? Peplin. Oh god, this again. Was that on the board? So, upside down T minus Y? Upside down Y? Nope, nope, what? No. I can look at the board, right? I can look at the board. Like, teachers don't want you to copy from other people's work, but I can look at the board, right? Let me see it. God damn it. Okay, maybe there's other stuff I can look at. I thought I was looking at other kids' tests, but I can't read that shit. It feeds on knowledge. In God's presence, I will submit. Man, this has to be a Catholic school. That's only that's a special level of trauma there, right? What? I guess we'll guess. Like that, I think. Which letter is missing? Q. Secret code. Five. Something with 2 5s in it. Oh, I bet that is. Hang on. Can I look at that again? Something with 2 5s in it. Alright. Maybe this one? Because that kind of looked like a 7. Oh god. Of course she's right there. We're gonna go with that. Who sits between Martin and Angela? Where's she's gonna be like right there? Fuck. Okay. Martin. So where's Angela? Right there. So there's Martin and there's Angela. Hank! Select the correct flag. Whoop. Oh boy. Red, blue, yellow, blue. Gotta wait till she's gone, because she's right where I need to look. Yellow, blue, red. Which is God's favorite snack? Knowledge? It feeds on knowledge. Fuck. Wisdom? 9 out of 10! Holy shit! You can do better. That's too much. Okay, that's too much, like... I get a fucking A, and I can do better. Fuck off. I would have been happy with an A. I would have been like, wow. I would have been happy with a B. Who are you? I'm Lars. What is the TV? What is the TV showing? Nothing. It's just a blank screen. The C, a kid, an I. Oh, here. Hang on. There's like lots of eye imagery. We're gonna go with I. I'm just gonna make an education. Okay, I don't think it was daisies. Maybe roses? Who is closer to the vent? I went with, we'll go with Angela. Which is the what planet has left the system? She's right there. Are you fucking kidding me? So we got Peplin, Wamba, Lordchin. So it's either, I think it's this one because it ends with an A. Who wins? Oh, the tic-tac-toe. Oh, God, she's right there. Ah! She's right where she's always, This is really fun. I'm actually having a good time here. Who wins? O wins. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I've looked. I feel like I looked for this. I mean, it would be on the board, right? What was it again? 7 minus I equals 7. Oh man, I would have to actually do math here, right? We're gonna upside down T. Oh. School model? Okay, it's Dulce something. Dulce S. Fuck. Oh, there we go. That's what that is. Dulce more. Okay, it's either Somnus or Dulce Somnia. God damn it, she's right there. Did anyone else watch Naruto? Okay, we'll just guess it's Do you remember the episode in one of the early seasons of Naruto where it's this one, I think? God, I can't see. Madame, you're blocking my light. Which god's favorite snack? I think I said wisdom. There's an episode of... Okay, 7 out of 10. We're doing better, still not great. Where they did something like this in an episode of Naruto where they oh yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. They did this episode of Naruto where they gave all the students a test that none of them knew the answers were. So the whole test was them how could they use their ninjutsu skills to cheat on the test without being caught. And this kind of makes me think of that. I haven't watched Naruto in years. What's the name of this place? Okay, I still don't know what the name of this place is. Like, what? I would think Dreadweb something would be the answer. Because that feels like the most... Oh, gosh. That's such a... Oh, that's such a trick. I hear a laughter on my right side, and she's standing right there. Where can I find the name of this place? Okay, well, I'm gonna just guess Dreadweb Academy. Where's John from? Niaps? Who doesn't sit in the front line? Oh god, it was Carolyn. So what is that? T plus V? T plus V? Man, I don't know. I need to look at the chalkboard again. Ugh. Of course, it's the math questions that are tripping me up. What is Bernard's favorite day? Okay, who's Bernard? You always kind of taking it. Okay, Bernard is the guy who's sitting in front of me. Bernard, pizza day. Fuck. None of them are. Okay, what's usually a pizza day? Friday, right? I don't know. Bernard likes pizza, though. I don't know what Bernard's favorite day is. We'll go with Friday. Which square face is complete? Oh, the Rubik's Cube, right there. The red one. Oh fuck! These suck. These ones suck. Cause I gotta find out cause I think there's enough clues to find out what K equals to and what M equals to. Ugh, but man. Okay, of course she's in the K plus M. I don't know. Is there anything over here? 45. Oh. 3 out of 10. God, I got an A, but I feel like that was such a fluke. Alright. Who has falsified grades? Caroline. Which volume is missing? I think it was... Wasn't that one. I think it was 9. Was it roses? Okay. T minus Y. Two times... Okay. Okay, here's the code. Okay. So, upside down Y equal... Okay, let me get my notes here. I can't pause the game. We're just gonna have to, like... So, upside down Y equals 1. God, fucking algebra. Of course it would be algebra. Upside down T is 4. Wait, 2 times 2 is 4, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4. It's been a while. It's been a while. Upside down T. Two plus 2 is 22. Crit, I swear to God. I swear to God! I swear to God. Why? What? No. No. Okay, it is 4. Tiger, God damn it. Wow, me completely forgetting basic math. Alright, so T... So what is that? That's 2 minus 1. That would be... 1. Which planet has left the system? Okay, I think it's this one. Which letter is missing? Q. How many gnomes are in the classroom? Oh fuck, and then the numbers. So there's 1. I know there's at least 2. damn it. So there's one right there. Okay, that's 3. Okay, what's 3? Fuck. Um, 5 times 9 is 45, right? So sideways M is 9, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're getting them down. So it's 3. I plus I equals 7. But how does that work? 7's an odd number. Unless I is specifically 2.5. Wait, no. 3 plus 3. 3.5 plus 3.5. So I guess I is 3.5. That's fucked up. Now I gotta deal with decimals now. The square root. Okay, square root of that is 25. So that would be. So I think God, how do square roots work now? God, this is like, I've been out of school for 20 years. Okay, So little up arrow. I think. How does square root works? That could be another symbol, not 7. See, look, okay. Square, okay. No, that's not that square root. That's the power, to the power. Hang on. What is, to the power 2? So 5, so I think that's 5. So I think this, fuck. This symbol, no. Fuck. God damn it. This is, I gotta admit, this game is like, I'm kind of like, I'm surprised, like, in the beginning, I wasn't sure, like, how into this I was gonna get, because I was too afraid to look for my paper. But now, like, this is actually kind of, it's like a scavenger hunt. I'm actually really into it now. Okay, yeah, I gotta write in my notes. I need notes. I need to take notes. Yeah, now I take notes. Alright, that's 5. Who falsified? Caroline? Who carries a red bag on her back? The only red I see is right there. But that looks like a lunchbox. Blue? Also, numbers do exist in this school, but only like to use them sometimes. It's like, well, it's like, it's code, basically, right? Okay, that person. Right there. In the corner. Alice. I'm thinking Roses is right. Which arm? Who likes to roll the dice? James? Who wins? Oh? How many gnomes in this classroom? Okay, this is where we're getting tripped up. I think there's 3. Oh yeah, no, these are all symbols. Yeah, that's 100% sure. I know, okay, so I know the upside down T is 2, and I know that's not right. I don't know what all these equal though. I would need to look at the chalkboard again though. So it takes 4 T's to make an F. So 4 T's is 2, 4, 6, so 8. So upside down F is 8. Still doesn't. solve what we have here. I mean, it makes sense in the puzzle game, but you imagine a test should be knowledge that's applicable. Oh yeah, no. This is just bullshit. Like like talk about stuff that I can't use in the real world, right? Montreal, okay, I don't know what that is. Emil Gear. Like that's where you get the start of the code. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is K okay? Is Sideways K7? Maybe after this, when this ends, I'll share some old art if you like, Crit. I still haven't done anything new recently. What's that on her butt? That's a key. Oh, pizza. Oh, I was right when Bernard's favorite day was Friday. I just guessed that. You need a new pizza every day. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's 3. So K is 7. Okay, so what numbers aren't... So I have... Okay, so we gotta use, like... I'm thinking there's 3. So that's 2. I don't have one for 3, 4, or 6. No, I have one for 3. No, wait, that's M. Upside down M. So I don't have for 3, 4, and 6. Look at that. I plus I equals 7. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. That's what. Oh, that's what you meant. That's what you meant, Trace. I'm sorry. Okay. I plus I equals 7, or upside down 7. We didn't have. We don't know what upside down 7 is yet, though. Okay, let me reorganize these notes here. So, upside down Y equals 1. Upside down T equals 2. We don't know for 3 yet. We don't know 4 yet. 5 is the upside down V. I don't have one for 6 yet. 7, I think, is sideways K. 8 is upside down F. 9 is sideways M. Alright. So I'm just missing 3. Sideways K still makes art. Oh, any side K is on makes good art. Okay, let's take a look and see if I can share some art. What kind of, like, how old do you want, Crit? Do you want recent old, like something within the last couple years, or do you want me to, like, pull out from the archives old? Archives. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what I can find. Gate. One second. Maybe I can do something somewhere in the middle, like maybe like before pandemic times, but not like Let's see what we got here. All right, here's I'll try to give you something animal themed. This is circa hang on. One of these days, I'll organize my art files. One of these days. As I shake my fist. God, where did I... This is... Okay, so I use basically a gray background now whenever I do art. There was a time when I used a... kind of like a grayish beige color. Because this was like the color of like some paper that you could get off in stores, and I thought that was a cool thing. Wow, I can't even... I just took the screenshot and now I can't find the file to give you a date when this was from. Why? Why not? Wait, here we go. No? Here we go. When was this from? 2013. So definitely over a decade ago. Yeah, no. Okay, Jen's a pro at that. All right, this is Bon Bon. I haven't drawn her since then, but she's a character like, oh yeah, maybe I should revisit her. You would die for Bon Bon. Okay, good to know. Good to know. She has a sister named Pom Pom. Pom Pom came to me in a dream. I'll share Pom Pom now. She was basically like this critter, like with a I don't know, like it made sense in a dream kind of thing, you know? But now it's like, yeah. This is her sister Pom Pom. I had a dream where there was this creature with a tail, like a big fluffy tail, and that glue at the end, and that's where, and I drew Pom, and that's where Pom comes from. I made her very cat-like, but I think if I were to redesign her, I would make her Pomeranian. So that way, Bon Bon is a bunny, and Pom Pom is a Pomeranian. So kind of lean into that joke more, you know. Her favorite is my... Aw, that's cute. I don't know if I'll keep the glow tail, even though that's like, what was the intrinsic part of the dream. Basically, I was kind of in this developing the species. Well, not even a species. They're just like they're like cursed beans, I guess, to be these cute fluffy little critters. And I can't remember like all the details of like they basically they all just kind of like, cross paths with like and this is long before Boff. So Boff isn't involved in this curse. And I don't really think this was something that they would do haphazardly. But like some like bitter like magic user was like, "Oh, you like over the pettiest things, right? Like they would oh, you served me a diet soda when I asked for regular. I curse you." I know. Well, the thing is, I know for you it doesn't, but when it's like, I'm sure there's some of them that would be like into this, but it's like, when you build your whole life, because they're not only are they're small and fluffy, like, it just sort of like completely upends their lives. Here is another one, and I had like a whole like list of their names. All their names were silly, like silly names, because they kind of also lost their names in the process. Um, Asked for ice cubes in their drink, and we're only given one. Exactly right. That is Puddin' Toes trying to hit on Bon Bon. And then I had one named Plumpkin, and then I had one named Pistachio, but who was a cat with like a cat one with a mustache. Pistachio's for another character though. She's not having it. Puddin' Toes is kind of is like I struggle with villain characters. I would consider Puddin' Toes a pretty big villain character. Oh yeah, Marie. Yeah, I can see that. Uh, where's the folder? This was like a thing that might be fun to revisit, but I would definitely change a lot. You love villains? Yeah. I don't know. Like, villains were never something that I gravitated to growing up. Unless there's something specific about them. Like Aku from Samurai Jack. I was obsessed with Aku. Because Aku was silly, you know? Like Aku was like this shapeshifter, powerful shapeshifter, which I loved, shapeshifting and stuff like that. Um, but I would not have loved him as much as I did if he didn't have episodes where he was just like the silly, goofy guy. Like something about that just like lit my brain on fire. But I grew up with like you like tragic visions. Yeah, tragic villains are good too, or like villains where you can understand their logic, like why they become like this. Like yeah, if I was in your shoes, I can understand the resolve you came to, right? Um, I look at like the thing is, it's funny. I draw Boff and how I draw their mannerisms and their personality, and then I look at like the Renaissance Disney villains like Ursula, Jafar, Scar, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, not on purpose, because like I said, I never obsessed over villains. But there's something like I guess the queer coded of Disney villains, that kind of mannerism, that fruity mannerism, that sort of like flirtatious, kind of like appeal that they had, which is why a lot of people love them. Um, I feel like that definitely is something that influenced Boff in a way. Except being a villain, Boff's a lot more complex than that. I talk about like when I was playing Lone Shark the other day, how like some people are obsessed with it's not sometimes it's not about money, like it's not just about the money, but it's having power over people, and they're they're trying to like help others help those who find themselves adrift in the in in their life, like learn that the best the strongest power you could have is power over yourself. Then I'm telling them that you're compared to a villain. I mean, they would look at some of those villains. I'm like, oh, rock and eyeshadow. I can. They'll be like, I can see it. Then your own OC will curse you to be cute. Aww, aww. Boff's definitely become such a comfort character for me. Like all my religious trauma all my love of tricksters, all my love of mentor, nurturing mentor characters, like all these things that I've intrinsically loved my entire life has gone into Boff. So they have definitely become like such a comfort character for me. Okay, how about we end this with an old picture of Mia, right? Who is my other like favorite comfort character. Here you go. That's okay. So this is around probably where is when was this? 2015. So a couple of years later. So you can kind of get an idea of how I used to draw hair. A lot more complex and line heavy, and I like it. Like I would say that if I can find like a mix between the two, because I do think that some people really like work with the high line heavy like hair style. Um, here's another one. Here's like a whole page, but here's actually the whole page of that. Probably some bullshit person that's giving her a hard time. I don't know. That was always like a fun idea to think of. So I don't know. Like this is old stuff. Don't consider like like if her hair's I don't know if I'm gonna cut her hair short or anything like that. And those overalls are cute, but I could do better at this point. I would like to find an in between of something that's line like I do think that the outline, like the shape of the hair, is the most important line work there is. And you don't need a lot of lines in there to get the feeling of movement. But sometimes I look at this stuff and I'm like, some of this stuff isn't bad. Who does that? Well, this was just an alternate Alfred. She always kind of had a hoodie and a mini jacket. But how now she has a hoodie that is a mini jacket. I just kind of combined the two. I drew her. She has this sort of like iconic black and white mini jacket, hoodie jacket now that I draw her in, and the first time I drew that, let me see if I can find it. It was probably around this time, actually. Basically, I was looking for, like, different outfits to draw her in, and I saw this, like, Letterman jacket that was black and white, and I really liked it, I really like, Oh, here it is. I found it. Her face looks so fucked up here, but, old art is old art. This is 2014. Hang on. Gotta take a screenshot. The way her eyes sit in her head in this image really bother me. But this would be like a good thing to redraw. So it's funny, like, I look like this is like I think this was like when I first so I was looking around for things I can draw her in. And I saw this one picture of a woman wearing like a long dress like this. It was more like a paisley design, and I switched it out for stars because I just like stars. And a black and white Letterman jacket. So I'm like, oh, I'll draw her in that. And I don't know, I just liked how the black and white Letterman jacket looked on her, so I kind of just kept it. And then, like, her earliest design, she had a mini jacket. And I think a mini jacket just kind of suits her style a bit more. Because she's very movement girl, very action girl. It's funny, I look at this picture and I'm like, I associate it with her shooting stars. Because, a shooting star is kind of like a traveler. Like, it's symbolic in a traveler kind of sense. So that's fun. That's funny, like, it's there. Her little barrette. because she had that good art in 2014. You know, thank you. I know I'm like, I don't know, being critical of your old art is just natural for anybody. But I look at this and I'm like, it's not the worst thing. Her eye, something about her right eye too, I think is the worst part. Cause I tried to do. This was inspired by directly by. I remember watching Dexter's Laboratory, like a rerun, and I remember how Dee Dee's pupils, they pushed they in order to like be like more expressive, they pushed it out of the rim of her eye. You can actually see it in the intro when she's looking around, and they have a close up of her eye. Her pupils are out, like outside the bounds of the eye, and I thought that was really cool. So I tried to do that here, but I don't think I did it correctly. And now she has this like, it's almost cubism in a way, the way her eye sits in her head like that. But it was definitely an explorative thing. And I don't and I might like, use that kind of like expressive for like, like big expressions and stuff like that, but not when she's just like at rest. Anyway, hope nobody mind that stroll through old art. Man, look at this. This is old art. The fact that this art is now like over a decade is wild to me, Like, dang, I've been uh fucking time's scary. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing though, right? It's like you want to look at your old art and feel like, "Oh, I can do so much better now." Because that's the signifying that you're growing, right? You want to be able to look at your old art and like that's the goal, and feel cringe because it's like, ugh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? But at the same time, it's like, ugh. I started getting an OC brain about 7 years ago or so. Yeah, I would say I always thought of stories in my head my entire life. Like, maladaptive daydreaming, you know, came from trauma, to be real. That's the whole point of it. But I remember thinking of stories my entire life. Just like when things got bad, I would or bored or I was lonely, I would just retreat back in my mind and come up with stories and stuff like that. And I didn't really have like a lot of I had vibes. I wouldn't say I had like Mia I would say has been with me since the beginning, but the thing is she's never been known as Mia or had the identity as that she has now. I would say not until like either right like senior year or just after high school, I would say. Um and even then I didn't really have a clear picture of her. But it was always I remember Golden Sun, the game Golden Sun, which I really want to replay someday. Um yeah, yeah. um Golden Sun is a great couple games. Never beat it. Of course, I haven't. You should just that should be just the assumption. That's why I really want to replay it on stream. Um, that was like I know people when think about the four elements and fighting with the elements, they think of Avatar. Golden Sun predates Avatar. So I was thinking of the four elements when around Golden Sun came out, and I remember it inspired the sort of like story epic that I was thinking in my head of four dragon brothers. It was literally like the Teenage Mutant Turtles. That was like I didn't. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I want to rip off the. No, I was just. It was one of those things that was just like I wasn't even thinking of it. It just sort of kind of like was that, but they were just like dragon brothers and then there's with these dragon brothers and I might need to revamp these characters because some of them I really liked. There was this little punky, brat kid that they were sort of like collectively being dads for, I suppose. That they kind of like adopted into their group. A combination of them. I would say, so I know all their names. So there's Soren was the fire one. Dimitri was the earth one. Falaren, um, uh, Falarian was the wind one, and then Atlan was the water one. They were humanoid dragons, basically, like drakes. They had wings though, you know. Who wants to try that though? And they each had their own weapon, and they each had like it's one of those things where it's like, and I'm thinking this is probably Sailor Moon also inspired this, where they each had their unique weapon and they had their own unique attacks. Like like you had there's like the sense of individualism, not by like they each had their own personalities, but you also get a sense of individualism with their element and the weapons and attacks and stuff like that. You know, kind of like a classic kids cartoon thing. Um, and but yeah, even then there was this like little bratty kid who little girl who they kind of adopted, who just was a brat and talked back and I don't know, it just something about her. I just can't be, you know, like it. But I would say, you know, even before then, I don't know. It was just something that was funny to me, and it was fun to like tease her, and I guess from that just kind of became more and more. Mia built upon that, I guess, because there was always this vibe of like that I loved, of this like little bratty, you know, tomboy-ish. I wouldn't call Mia full tomboy, but tomboy-ish. I don't know. We're talking okay, like the player in my, like the player. Yeah. I would say that's pretty. Yeah, close like that. Close like that. Crit. How you're designing your track dragons there. Making dinner. All right, no problem. We'll get back to the game here. Thanks for listening to me ramble about my characters. I always feel nervous because it's like, are people here watching me play the game, or are they okay? I know it doesn't matter. Like Crit asked, you know, I always feel paranoid, because like, oh, you know, people don't want to like listen to me ramble. They want to watch me to play the game. But I think Alex said it best, that people are here because they want to watch me or listen to me talk about stuff, or spend time with me and stuff like that. So I try to keep that in mind, you know? It's not about what I'm playing or what I'm doing, it's the fact that it's me. So I'm trying to remember that. There's a lot of them OCs, right? Right? You're currently at the bank? Let's see if I remember. Okay. That was like a full half hour, I think. Okay. Oh boy. I think we'd go with Dreadwood Academy. 9? Oh, who doesn't sit in the front line? Mike, Caroline, Martin. Mike, Caroline. I think it's Agnes. Yeah, Agnes. Whew. Alright. So this here, okay, so this is it. So I think I is 3, actually. Maybe I is 3? They look like this. Who has stolen the robot piece? I give a strong impression of the kind of characters you're like, yeah. We're looking for a robot arm. Wait, is that it? God, she's right fucking there. There's another gnome there. Also, there's 4 gnomes. Is that the arm? Right there. There's the arm. Come on, lady. She's right there. Okay. It's right there. So 2. Alfred? Alfred. Okay. Alright, so we know 9. Emma's 9. Okay. Emma's 9. 7 is K. So we're gonna like write down, I think I is 3. Alright, so K... Okay, so... Let me bring out my calculator. So... K is, I think, 7 plus... M is 9. So 16. So it would be upside down Y. And then upside down... Ooh. Wouldn't be T. L? So it's upside down L6. I think so. What letter is feeling blue? Come on, lady. I'm doing my best here. I have a very strong impression. Okay. Silly beans and serious beans getting thrown into silly bean situation. Yeah. You got it, Crit. I like trickster characters has been like an obsessive thing for me. What was I thinking of? Like, I remember talking to Alex about the show Freakazoid. Freakazoid's definitely a trickster character. What was another character I was thinking about that's a trickster character that I was just obsessed with? Oh. Magical pranksters, exactly, yeah. If I'm watching your stream and I have nowhere to go somewhere, I should switch to my phone and here you go, you on the go, and I go back home and watch you. Forever in my presence. Aw. I'm always there. I'm always there, BD. Which letter is feeling blue? I don't know. A? So students with A go to heaven, huh? That's like seems like the thing here. Fuck. Okay. Well, personality-wise, I don't know if I have a character preference. I do like to give some trauma though. Trauma's the flavoring, Crit. Trauma's the flavoring. And trauma, like, I would say that, like, obviously, you know, therapy is going to be the best thing for mental health, but having characters that you can, like, explore your own trauma with, like, it's like journaling in a way. It's like you have to, like, you get the most out of it if you're self-conscious about it, you know? But having characters to explore that is so... It's like a form of self-discovery. They're all quite different and always involving mine. I don't feel like I don't like my art portrays their personality well yet. I don't know, I would say that. If you want unsolicited advice, Crit, I would say that if you want your personalities to reflect on your characters more, getting good at expressions is a good way to get to it. Like, I definitely like cartoony extreme expressions, but if you can get good expressions, then it doesn't matter what the character design looks like. I mean, obviously that's going to play, you know, an important part regardless, but like a character design, a good character design should reflect their personality, but expressions kind of help take the rest of the way there, right? Except for Nameless. I think his personality comes from his art. Yeah, Crossing the art, yeah. But not the last one with him. Yeah, he looked like he was having fun. I'm like, is that the same Nameless I've come to know? Who is not into tension? So Caroline is Noah, Trevor, Martin. Trevor, Martin. It's Martin. Which volume is missing? 9? What's the name of our teacher? Orbol. Okay, that's, I think I is 3. Who likes to roll the dice, James? Who has stolen the robot piece? She's right fucking there. Who was it again? Alfred. Secret code. She's right there. Fuck off. What does that say? I cannot see. It's way too dark. She's still there? What's that? Wait, is that the flower? Doesn't look like a flower. It's probably the closest thing to a flower in this game I've come across. Five. I think it's B or D. Oh, I think Bronze Presley shows too well. He has a whole... Yeah. You made him muscly. Characters who are muscly, like, to have, like, the... Oh, there's the smiley face one. Okay, so if we get the joy question, I know where to look. Why is she standing right there? Good lord. Fuck off, lady. Okay. Okay, we'll go with that again. Who sits between Martin and Angela? Hank. Which number does the abacus mark? Oh, fuck. I don't know how to read an abacus. Fuck. I don't even know where the abacus is. You can abacus my ass. There it is. Oh, what is that? Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, God. I don't know how to read an abacus. Oh, 8. She's still... Okay. So it's 8, 1, 4, 2. Okay. In God's presence, I will submit. Let's see how we did. I don't think I've had a chance to show the fine, I'll save those secretly you care about, but... Oh, I got it! God loves smart kids! I did it! What's happening? Ten out of 10? What's... What? Hello, Miss Orble. I did a good job. Right? Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Oh, woo, okay. God's meal. Oh, boy. They feed the smart kids to God, quote unquote. Wow. I totally guessed some of those. Should I just play one more time, see if I can do it again? Who are you? I'm Lars. Who carries red on the back? Who carries red? Okay, it was Alice. Alice? Alice. Roses. Okay, that's 3. Oh, so I, Vidalia, who's stolen the robot piece, Alfred, Siri code, that one, Sketcher number, fuck. Plot twist is that, if you are a smart kid, so if you fail, you know, you fail. But if you're smart, you get eaten by God. Sketcher number. Oh, like sketch? Like John? Any of these? She watches, he chooses, it loves. R. Welcome back. I beat the game. Trying to see if I can beat it again. They mean sketcher as in drawer, right? Or do they mean like sketcher as in sneakers? I would think it would be drawer because sketcher is a brand. You probably can't, like, it would be weird to. Oh wait, is that it? That's it. Okay, so okay. Oh boy. Upside down F. So what's upside down F? 8. So this one. What number does the abacus mark? Okay, it was 8142. Whoops. Wisdom. Out of 10. We can do better. See, it's like, yeah, you kind of get the idea of what's this place is like. So basically, you get from the drawings in the school. Alice gets an F. Emily, who's not here anymore, I don't think she has a seat, gets an A. Gets taken away. Kids who get perfect score, go up to where God is and where the eyeball. And all the kids with bad grades, they're bad. Yeah. Crazy. Caroline. Where's John from Yaps? Who doesn't sit in the front? I think it was Agnes. Resolve. Okay, that's T2 minus 1 would be 1. Gnomes look like that. Which square face is complete? The red one. Resolve. Okay, I don't know what the upside down L is, but that's 5. Wait, no, that's 6. 6 minus 5, that would be 1. Which letter is feeling... Okay, this I couldn't find out. Which letter is feeling blue? Oh, wait! Okay, that's green, though. T is yellow. Fuck. I'm just trying to, like... H. H is feeling blue. How many trophies do we have? 3? Oh, what? That's a, okay, that's a 2 number? Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm thinking it's 12. So 2 would be that one. I will submit. So we just gotta wait for the... I Spy. Remember those books? This is like, oh, see? I did it again! Look at me. God loves smart kids. God loves to eat smart kids. Oh, I'm upside down. I think. Yeah, I'm upside down. Hi, Miss Horrible. Oh, wait, that's the priest. Oh, and then, yep, comes and takes me away. Yay! This is what I get for being a good kid, getting good grades. I get sacrificed. Woohoo! Anyway, that's how I was on the exam. I actually really liked this. It's like I Spy, but like with horror elements. I would definitely be into like a longer game like this, like maybe different rooms and you gotta learn different things. That was fun. That was actually, and I actually beat it, and I figured, good, really good actually, for like a short, cheap indie horror game. All right, I got another game lined up for today. I'm going to end the stream here, head to the bathroom, and then I'll load it back up.